Good morning, class. Today we will see a new topic, which is a binary search tree. In short, we will say it is a BST. So far we covered binary tree. I think you remember a binary tree, and we discussed types of the binary tree and its operations also, and the algorithms what we are using. So a binary tree consists of two childs or the two nodes there, which are the left child and then right child. Based on the properties, we will means based on the property exhibiting by the tree, we will say it's which type of a tree. Means whether it is a skew tree, complete binary tree, or full binary tree, or a perfect binary tree. We will say that one. So, what makes the difference between binary tree and a binary search tree? Here in this binary tree, we will insert nodes there. So in a binary tree, we will insert nodes, and each and every parent, the parent node what we are specifying, will have two children. That's all. Have two nodes or the two children, and these two nodes are represented as left child and right child. And there is no order of specification or the relation among these nodes. We will take some nodes here, or we will take some elements. We will add to the tree. How we are going to add to the tree? If you remember where we are adding, they are adding at the last leaf node. If you remember, last leaf node will be there. So the last leaf node will be true to that one. We should add. Or sometimes what we are, how we are processing, we should start with a leaf node from left to right. Leaf node from left to right is a heap tree. So here we will specify from where to add these these elements, or from left to right we will add these elements. That's all. So there is no specific relation among the parent and the child here. Whereas coming to the binary search tree, so this binary search tree, in short, it is a BST, will have a root node and also a specifying the parent node. The parent node will have the two nodes as like the binary tree, which is specified as a left child and right. So here the relation is the left child what we are using should be less than the parent. Okay. And the right child what we are using to represent greater than the parent here. That is a relation among this one. So binary tree means it's a tree which consists of a that is a parent or the root node, and it is having the children which are the two nodes. Two nodes only we are specifying. These two nodes what we are taking into an account will act as the left child and the right child. Based on the property of specification, we are specifying it as a which type it belongs to. And coming to the binary search tree, what it has to specify the nodes what we are using should be specified that the values what we are taking from the parent means the root node here. The parent is being specified as a root node. So the root node what we are taking for the specification, the left child should be, or the left subtree should be less than that root node, and the right subtree should be greater than that parent or the root node what we are providing here. So that makes the difference among this binary tree and the binary search tree. And coming to the next specification of this one. So Here we like the binary search tree, we have the several operations also, means insertion, deletion, and we are performing the searching operations also. And also we are having deletion in 3 ways here. And this is a example of a binary search tree and a binary tree. See here. So here we are taking the element as a 6, which is a root node. So once the root node has been taken into an account, we should place this the elements which should be less than 6 should be placed here, and then next greater than 6 has to be placed at the right side. So this is a balanced one or not, we are not seeing. What we have to do here is the elements are placed along based on the property or not, we need to see. So see elements what we are having at the left side 1, 3, 4, 5, which are surely less than the 6, and the right side 10, it is greater than 6. Okay, this is the binary search tree. And coming to the one, we inserted an element which is 11. So this is a binary tree. This is a binary tree. Why? Because the node will consist of a, means there is a complete binary tree or the full binary tree. What we are doing, the node consists of the node children or it must consist of the 2 children. But it not a binary search tree. Why? Because here we are not specifying it as a binary search tree, because it is taking the elements which is a greater than the root node into that left side. So that's why what is, it's a greater than this value. So where we have to place, we need to place to the this presentation. So what we have to do, we need to take the values what we are using, the elements what we are going to insert should satisfy the property of the binary search tree. If you see each and every node at this example, they have been using left side of that one, which are the less than, and the right side of the one should be greater than this node. If it is a 3, the 1 is less than 3, as it is satisfying the property of a BST. And then next 5, we are using this element. This element is greater than 3, means as it is greater than 3. And coming to this fourth one, that is a fourth node, which is right child of the, sorry, left child of the 5. 5 is the right child of the 3. See here, it is been placed at the right side only. So 4 greater than 3. And here the 5 value what we are taking is should be greater than the child, as it is greater than the child node. So that is an example for a binary tree and a binary search tree. So here these are the properties of the binary tree here. So here what we need to do is we need to take represent whether it is consist of the elements or not. So it may consist of the elements, it may not consist of the elements. If that means it is empty, or it may have the some elements. If it is not empty, what it has to do, we need to take the elements what we are presenting here should satisfy these properties. Okay, each and every node should have one key, and these keys should be unique here, means which should be distinct from the others. So here what we are doing, the elements what we are entering at this left subtree should be less than the root, right subtree should be greater than the root. If we are taking left subtree and the right subtree individually, they should be also a binary search tree. See here in this I said that. So if you see this diagram representation, this is the first element what we are, first 2 elements we have been created, which have been specified as a right child and the left child of the root node. And coming to this one is a one subtree. And coming to the another representation, this one is specified as a another subtree. Okay, whether these are satisfying the properties of the elements which has been inserted in the BST, or property has been satisfying the properties or not, we need to see. So the first one, this one. So here in this representation, see the root node is 6. The element left side is less than that value. Element the right side is a greater than that value. Next, coming to the subtree representation, which is at the left side. This left side representation is having an element which is a parent node at this green representation we are considering. This is the parent node here. If this parent node what we are using is a satisfying the properties of the BST or not. So the first root node and the values what we are using at the left side should be less than that value. As it is less than, and here what we are using should be greater than at this value. And coming to this representation, what we are using here, we are using this tree having one node. So that node is being satisfying or not, we need to see. As it is satisfying the property of that representation. And coming to the complete tree representation here. So it consists of a node 3, that is a root node, and it consists of two elements 1 and 5, and it is having the another child, that is a sub child, here is a 4. So at the right side of that one, the elements what we are using should be greater than the values here. Wherever you are placing to the right side of the left side of that one should be greater than. But coming to this subtree, it is as it is satisfying the property of the value, as it is, if you are taking this subtree, it is satisfying the value, that is the value what we are using at the left side, it is less than this root node or the parent node. Yes, it is less than. Here it should be greater than. But coming to the at this point also we will get the same representation. Please exclude this 10. 10 is not there. Exclude this value. So the what the values we are having, 3, 1, 5, 4, 11. So 3 having the left child which is 1 only, and it is being considered as a less than value. Yes, it is a less than value. And coming to the next one, the right side elements are 4, 5 and 11. So it has been satisfied. And then next go for the complete representation. Compare with a root here. As I am comparing with a root, no need to consider the right child. Here, the value what we are providing here is 6 is a root node. 3 is less than 6, as it is satisfied. 1 is less than 6, 5 is less than 6, 4 is less than 6. But here, the 11 what we are using is not less than 6 here. There lies the violation of this. It doesn't satisfy the property of the BST. Then what happens here? It won't be considered as a BST here. Not only the complete tree, the left subtree or the right subtree what we are using should satisfy the values, the properties of the BST here. So these are the things we are. So while considering the binary tree also, we are having the searching, insertion, and then next deletion operations. Here we are also having the operations like that: searching, insertion, and deletion. The first operation here is the searching. So here, what we need to consider here is simple format here is, we need to take the key or the value what we are searching for. So in this example, the root node here is 6. So consider the value to be searched is the 15. So the key value what we are presenting here is the 15. Okay. So how, from where I have to start? I need to go for the searching of all the subtrees, all the BST what we are having here is no, not like that. So here the tree what we are using having is some special relation, which is the root node is a main one. The root node key, the root node is having one value. So the root value here what we are presenting should be greater than left values, all the values. And the root value should be less than right values. Okay. So that's the relation. Now, see what is the root value here. In this example, we have the root value which is 6 here. Okay. So the less than values what we are using means for searching will be this side. And the greater than values will be this side. Okay. First see in which side this key what we are searching for will belong to. It belongs to which side? It belongs to the right side of the key. Okay. So here right side of that 16 has been specified. Now from where I have to start the searching? I got the idea. From where? I need to start the searching from this side. Just take this example. It's not a binary search tree, it is a binary search tree. Consider this tree. So here what I need to do? I need to go for the right side. So this one is the tree to be processed here. That's all. Now, how many elements are there? It is having only one element. Compare the element with this one, key. The key value what we are using has to be compared with this one. Okay. After comparison, we will get the answer. So here, compare the values. If it is equivalent to, means the key value what we are having on the right child value of this root is equivalent to this one, then we will say it is the element what we are been searching has been found. Okay. But it is not a equivalent one. This, consider this as a root node. But here the process will stop right itself only. Why? Because it's a leaf node. It doesn't consist of any children. So the element what we are searching won't be here. Okay. Coming to the next one. Take it as the key element here is 4. Okay. Which side I have to present? I need to look after that thing. I need to go for the left side of the root one. So here, this is the, sorry. This is the tree I need to be processed. Okay. First, I will go for the representation. That is a 6. It is being considered as a left child is having that value. Now see which is a root node. Here the root node is a 3. The value what we are using, the value what we are representing here is 3. Yes, na? So in which way I need to process from the right side or left side? Okay. The value, the key value what we are representing is greater than this value. Yes, na? So that's why what you have to do, we need to go for the right side of that root node. At present root node is, temporary root node is 3. So what is the tree I need to consider? I need to consider the right subtree here. So the right subtree here is this one. Okay. Now go for the root node. At present, the temporary root node here is 5. Okay. In which way I have to go? Right side or left side? I should know. Right side of the root node or the left side of the root node. The value what we are considering is less than the 5. So I need to go for the left side of that 5 value. Okay. Try to search for the element. Another, if it is a terminal or not, we need to see. As it is a terminal means we will go for the temporary root node, and we will decide in which side we will need to process. It is a leaf node. No such children. Means the children what we are having here is a null. So what it says here is we need to stop the processing, and we need to compare this key with the leaf node what we are having. So here the comparison will done. If it is equivalent to that one, what it will say, key equals to the search value what we are presenting. So the key equals to the searching value. Then what you have to do, element found. Okay. So here the value is equivalent to that value. Then what is a representation here is we need to take for the element has been found, the statements here. So from where we are starting is we are starting with the root node. As we are starting with the root node, whenever we are reaching to a subtree, it has been considered as another root node representation also. So this will form as a temporary root node, and we will compare this one like this. So like this representation, from in which direction I have to go. Here it is having the less than values, and here it is having the greater than values. Yes, no? So the value 3 here, what it is using, it is a 3 is greater than these values, 3 is less than these values here. So likewise we need to place now. So temporary root nodes what we are considering will follow the basic rule like this only, and we need to go for which side the comparison has to be done to specify whether the element is there or not. So here the element what we are present in the 4 is greater than this value, means the 3 is less than the values which are present at the right side. So then hence we what we have to, we need to go for the right side of the this left subtree. Okay, and then we are having, this is a not a leaf node, means it is having children. Then it becomes a temporary, make it as a temporary root node. As it is a make a temporary root node, as it is the procedure will repeat itself. So here the less than values, here the greater than values. What is the key value to be searched for? So the in which direction it will be? In the left side of that one it will be. So go to the left chain, left subtree. Or so first we need to study about the children. So here the child what we are using, it is a leaf node or not, we should know. As it is a leaf node, then we will stop the searching process. Why? Because it doesn't consist of any nodes here, and we need to compare the value, that is a key value with the searching value. If it is having children, what it has to do, the same procedure will be repeated again and again. So that is a example of the searching process here. Take it as another one, that is a search for the 7. So this is another binary streamer. So first what I have to do, I need to take in which direction it belongs to. Okay, since 7 is smaller than 20, go to the left side. Okay, after reaching the left side, we are having a children, which it becomes the root shade, root 1. That is a temporary root shade. Now it is greater than or less than this value, we need to check. At the step 2, we compared, means at this level, we are having a root node or the parent node, that is a 5, which is less than the searching value. Okay, so here the 7 is greater than 5. Then what you have to do, we need to go for the right side of that one. And coming to this one, we have the child, that is a right subtree, which is having the 15. So in this one, the 7 is smaller or the less than this value. Then what it is, we need to go for the left side. And then the parent is 9 here. We need to go for the left representation. Hence, we will find this element what we are searching for. That is one example. This is a algorithm what we are using. This is a root element. K is the key what we are searching for. Okay. Now temporary, that whatever the root you are having will be considered, will be taken into the temporary value. PR means parent. LOC means the location where it is being specified. So here, first root element is having the data or not. As it is having the data, means it is having some elements or not. What it is doing, it has to be take into an account. So the temporary is not null. The temporary value is not null, means it is having some elements to be processed. Then what you have to do, if the element what you are searching for is equivalent to root node or not. As it is equivalent to root node, then what it has to do, we need to return this element. Means, for example, I want to search the element which is a 20 itself only. So that what it is to do, it will compare with this element, and we won't go further because it lies at the root node only. Root node has to be searched there. So compare with the root node. Another one here is we need to go for the less than and then greater than. So here the parent what we are being specified as a temporary node, and then next we will go for the left side, and this process goes on here. So here, if it is less than, it will go for the left side. If it is greater than, it will go for the right side. So this process will be recursively achieved when we are reaching its representation. So here, see, we are searching for the, another example here is we are searching for the 70. So the location what we are providing is the null, parent is also null here, and the temporary value is equals to root here. What is the root element? 38. So here, compare this value 70 with the 38. So the parent node here is 38. Why? Because the value what we are searching for is greater than the 38. Now it becomes the parent of that one, and the temporary root node here is 56. Okay. After that, compare with this one. Now 56 will become the parent node. Why? Because the value what we are searching is greater than greater than this root node. Then we will go for the right side, and the temporary root node here is 82. Okay. And coming to the next representation, compare this value with that one. 82 is not equivalent to 72. Then what happens here? The value what we are searching is less than that value. Go for the left side. Then this temporary root value 82 will become the parent, and the 70 what we are using will become the temporary, and the located variable or not. When it is being located, the variable here is compare this temporary variable with that one. So here we are comparing the temporary k equals to temporary data. As it is equivalent to the temporary data, what it happens, the located, the value what you have been searching has been located, it will indicate like that. Okay. And coming to the insertion, while inserting, we need to see whether it is a less than or greater than the root node. Same procedure has to be followed here. So here we are taking 20 as a root node, and the remaining elements has been placed in an order. Okay. So here the inserting element is the 7, where I have to insert this thing. So here, this is the already specified binary tree. I need to compare the value with this root node. It is greater than or less than. It is less than the root node, then it will be inserted in the left subtree. But where it will be inserted here is the child of this left child of this one is less than the to be inserted value. So then what you have to do, we need to specify whether we are going to insert at the left side or the right side. First we should know, and then we start the inserting. So here it is, here itself it is specifying it is less than the right child of the left subtree. Right child of the left subtree, what it is been specifying, it is less than that value. So here what I have to do, I need to go for the left child of the left side of this value. So left side has been none. And coming to this one, this is the parent. Why? Because it is not a leaf node here. It is consists of one element which is at the right side. Now see, this element will be inserted or not. So this element here, we are having the 9. 9 is greater than to be inserted value. And we need to see whether it is having a left child or not. As it is not having a left child, then we insert the 7 there. If it is having the left child, we need to see what is the left child value, and we need to compare that one. Again, we need to add insert that one. If it is 8, consider the value here is the 8. Then what we have to do, we need to go for the left side of that one. Why? Because here the value what we are to be inserted here is a less than this value. And consider if it is a 6 here. 6 means it is a less than, it is greater than 7, then what it is doing, it has to be inserted at the right side of the child to be processed. So that is a insertion. Okay. And then algorithm same here. We need to first create a node, means we are using a linked list, means we have to create a node. Just to see the root node is having the variables or not. And then we need to compare and then add this to a node to this left or right side. So this comparison will until where we are reaching the leaf node to be inserted, where we are comparing it continuously. Okay. And another example here is the, we need to insert the element here. It's been specified as a key. So what is the key element? The element or the item to be inserted here is a 95. So compare with the root node. It is greater than or less than. As it is greater than value, go for the right side. So the right side first root node, first child is 75. It will be the temporary root node now. And compare with this root node, whether it is greater than or less than. As it is greater than this value, 95 is greater than the root node, then go for the right side. Now here, the temporary root value here is the 85. Yes, now see, it is having a children on it. It is not having any children. It is a leaf node. So compare the value here first and then see if it is a leaf node or not. So the value what we are using here is a 85 as a temporary root, and the to be inserted value here is the 95. So compare these two values, which is greater than this value. Greater than means to be inserted at the right side. It is a leaf node. No null children are there. So here the right side power children will be used to insert that value. Insert that item what you want to be insert means processed at the right side of the 85, which satisfy the property of the BST, and also the left subtree what we are using also the satisfying the property of the BST here. And coming to the deletion, we are having 3 such processes. We can delete a leaf node directly. We can delete a node which is having 1 children. We can delete a node which is having the 2 children. Deletion of the leaf node directly means need to make the value as a null. Means say the parent of that the value what we are using could be specified as a null directly. Initialize the value to that child as a null. Then what it is happens, then what it will directly deallocate the value of that one. So see this one. This one will be the example what we are using. I want to delete the value which is a 8 here. What I have to do here is the pointer of this left node, what we are processing here should be initiated with the null. Directly we are specifying the left child of this parent what we are specifying. This is a linked list like structure. Now this linked list like structure, what we are doing, we are making the left pointer here to the its parent here has to be specified as a null directly. Then it directly deletes the value. No left child will be there. Okay, I want to delete the 82 here. So 82 means what I have to do, I need to go for the right child, right pointer of this 56. I need to make the null there. What happens here, this element will be processed there. So that is a algorithm. If you want to take the parent, that is a temporary left value or the right value, the parent's left value will be taken as a null or the right value will be taken as a null. Means we need to specify the temporary value where it resides. So if it is resides at the left side, it will be, means temporary left value is equivalent to the temporary value. Means the parent left side is equivalent to temp, means here it is equivalent to the left side. The parent left child is 8. And then left side and the temporary also 8. So what happens here? The left side of that parent has to be specified as a null. Then the element will be deleted. And coming to the next one, which is having the 1 children only. So what I have to do? We need to delete the this value from this left child or right child. What it is. So we need to delete it and replace it with another child. What we are processing. Simply see here. I want to delete the element here. So what I have to do, I need to element has to be deleted and having the value which is the 23. So here the 23 has to be deleted. The 23 has to be deleted means first we need to see whether it is having a children or not. As it is having a children means how many children it is being specified. It is having a one children or the two children we need to take. So here we need to go on for the processing, and then we need to specify it has to be deleted here. So here it is having a one children and it is having a another children. So this has to be copied, and then next and then we need to process here. This one will be deleted. We need to be copied this element. Why? Because we has to delete this one, this part only. Okay. And coming to the algorithm, first we need to go for the temporary element. The temporary element will be specified here, and then processing will be done. And coming to that one, we are having the children, the node which is having the two children has to be deleted. So the first we need to go for the in order, and first we need to see whether it is having the two children or not. So here we need to go for the successor of that one and predecessor of that one also. Successor means left child and the right child will be there. So first make it as a null left pointer, and then next make it as a right pointer. What we are specifying is a 1. And coming to the next representation, it is a height of the binary tree. So the height of the binary tree here is we are having an example. So the height of the binary tree is being specified. How many edges are there to be specified for the from the node to a leaf node? So here the height is here is how many edges will be there for this one? 1, 2, 3, and this is specified at this side. So 1, 2, and then next 3. The height of that one being specified, and then root the depth is being specified as a number of the edges in a path which you are using from this root node. So the depth is 1 here, and then mixed root nodes, how many elements are there, height being specified at which level we have been using that processing. Okay, that's about today's class, ma. Thank you.